Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a very good day. So for today's video, I'm here to do a tag video. Oh my gosh, my first tag of 2013! It's so bad. I'm doing this tag because, you know, relevancy. Also, I was tagged by Jack at Reading with Jack as well as Dylan at Books with Dylan. This is the Winter Wonderland tag and it was created by Jack at Jack Eats Books. So let's get started with the first question. What book is so happy and sweet that it warms your heart, the cockles of your heart? I would have to say Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Levithan. It's holiday appropriate as well. It takes place around Christmas and New Year's. I think I'm going to make it a tradition to reread this book every year because it's just so sweet and lighthearted and fun. I also went to New York and the Strand this year where it takes place, and just memories. The second question is, what is your favorite book with a white cover? And I would have to say John Green's Looking for Alaska, this particular edition. I absolutely adore this read. This was my first John Green book and to this day remains my favorite. Truth. I really enjoyed the characters, what was happening before and after, and the craziness that goes on in between. I really enjoyed that book. I did a John Green month and I've become very familiar with John Green's writing style and how he rolls. Just looking forward to more books by him. The next question is, you're sitting in a nice comfy chair wearing a onesie with a lovely warm hot chocolate, but what monster read are you reading? And I would have to go with A Dance with Dragons by George R.R. Martin. This is the 5th book in a Song of Ice and Fire series and I absolutely adore the series if you know me. I'm hoping to complement the sweet hot chocolate will be more sweet revenge, but knowing that series, probably not. It'll be bittersweet, I'm imagining the experience. Next question is, it started snowing so you decided to have a snowball fight. What fictional character would you love to have a snowball fight with? And I would have to go with the Stark children from A Song of Ice and Fire series yet again. That would include Rob, John, Sansa, Arya, Bran, and the youngest one who I forgot the name of. Yeah, anyways, so we would have all of Winterfell to be our battleground. We would divide into teams. We could throw in the direwolves in there to make things interesting. It would be a lot of fun, and no one would have to die. No one. No one. The next question is, sadly your fire is beginning to go out. What book would you tear the last few chapters out to throw into the fire? I guess I would throw Breaking Dawn by Stephanie Meyer. As a whole, that book was just not good for me. But if I had to choose a book where the last few chapters was just not a good experience, it would go to Suzanne Collins' Mockingjay because I did not like that ending. I don't know if I reread it today if I would feel differently because I've read so many books that has so much death and destruction, chaos and mayhem. If I would feel less bitter about it, but I don't know. Probably I'd still be bitter, but yeah, let's just say that. Those are the first 2 books that come into my mind. And the last question is, what book is so close to your heart that you would gift to someone this Christmas who hasn't read before but wants to get into reading? And this would have to all depend on that reader. Some of my favorite series, of course, is the Song of Ice and Fire series by George R.R. Martin, the Chaos Walking trilogy by Patrick Ness is fantastic, The Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, of course you can't go wrong with Harry Potter by J.K. Rowling. As you can see, I enjoy the fantasy. If I had to choose a book that I read this year, Mr. Penumbra's 24 Hour by Robin Sloan is one, but also 1984 by George Orwell. That's really good. That's a really good read. I don't know if I would say it's particularly close to my heart, but it definitely blew my mind. The characters aren't particularly likable, but what happens within the plot, what goes on, the craziness that goes on, it's mind-blowing. It's like, how did George Orwell know this is going on right now? It's like, I'm reading about what's going on today. This is scary. Yeah, it's a particularly powerful read, and I think everyone should read it. So I definitely give that to someone this Christmas. Classic. They call it a classic for a reason because it's so good and it's old. Anyways guys, that is everything. I hope you enjoy this Winter Wonderland tag. I tag everyone who wants to do it. That's a cop-out. I know. I tag Camilla at the Artsy Gal 12, Didi at frenchiedee, and Sarah at mothereffingbooks. If you guys would like to do this tag, feel free to do so. That is everything guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will talk to you later and have a very good one. Bye.